Now, you know that I love a bit of AI. You know I love AI tools, I love AI imagery, and I don't love steep learning curves. Well, what I've got for you today is so simple that anyone can do this. So forget about Photoshop, forget about learning all the different things that you need to do to create images and all the different AI tools. This tool literally does what you ask of it. If you can, they say, if you can say it, it can create it. Now the sales page says, forget brushes, layers, complex tools and expensive designers. Hire Phedra AI now and experience true AI graphic design. I've got to say, I've been playing about with this and I'm going to show you my results in a minute, and I think you're going to be very surprised. Okay, so here we are inside the members area, and what I love about this is it is so simple. The first thing though that you might notice is just look at the different designs that I've created using this in just a few minutes. I think you'll agree that there's something going on here that's pretty cool. The one that I made was this book cover over here. Now, Maximum Knowledge is my YouTube channel, and I changed this. I changed the words at the bottom to "In a broken world, there is still hope," and I changed a few things with this, like, you know, the man and everything else. I just think it looks really, really good, really cool. In fact, look, we can go back now on the version history. So these are the different versions. So originally it was "In a broken world, hope is fragile," but being AI, it sometimes gets it wrong, although Phedra's pretty good, but it had put fragile. But you can change, you can get it to do it again anyway. This, I think, if we come back one more, so this was the original, right? This is the original, and then these are the different changes that I made, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, one thing I do want to show you is that did make me laugh, this one here. So if we come back to here, right, you see this. Now, first of all, apart from, I'm not sure what's going on in the mouth area here, but that is a very realistic image, right? I think that as far as anything goes, you'd be hard pushed really to say, yeah, that's definitely AI. Looks pretty realistic. But I want to show you where the inspiration for this image came from. So this is one of my grabs for one of my thumbnails on YouTube, and this is what it got from it. Now, what I love is that there is a filing cabinet, and it does have the on-air sign on the back, right? And that's exactly what we've got here if you look carefully. But in this picture, you know, that's just about visible. Yeah, it picked it up very well, and it's like kind of recreated that. But then I went for a caricature version. All right, just to say, obviously this looks nothing like me, and I'd like to think neither does this, but you get the idea. So you can upload your own images as a kind of style guide. Come back to my creations. This one, oh, I like this. I really do like this. So here's the original, right? And I just said, make it London. And I didn't know what it was going to do. But what it did was put London kind of in that exact setting. So you've got all the clouds, you've got this lovely sky. And although it's not perfect, it's not bad. You know, it's got the Shard in there. It's got Big Ben in there. You know, it looks a bit like London. And I think it's a really nice image. But all of this is just super easy to create. I was looking for barbers logos, right? Because I like to think that there's a way to use AI that, you know, you can make money from. So if you were to be doing some graphic work for local businesses, for example, on the high street these days, certainly in the UK, there are a lot of barbers. So this one here was taken from a template, which was, if I go back to the original, there you go. So it was this logo, and I said, turn it into a barber's logo, and it did that. And then I said, change the text to say barber. But then I wanted something a bit different, and I asked it for this kind of trendy guy with a beard, etc., and call it Bob's Barbers. And I think that looks pretty cool. Look, if you went to Bob's Barbers and they said, well, can you do me a cool logo? You know, I want a kind of urban looking guy with a beard and tattoos, and I want it, you know, and we're called Bob's Barbers. If you created this, then I think that, you know, they'd be very impressed with that. Because imagine trying to do all of this stuff in a graphic package would be very, very difficult. But it's nice that this package, Phedra, actually gets the text right, you know. So what else have I got to show you here? It's been a lot of fun, I've got to say. So there's this one, which is, that was, you know, straightforward. It started off just as a plain easel, and then I said only by Phedra from Trev, obviously. Come back to my creations. This one is, I was thinking of something for a mug, you know, like a mug or a t-shirt. I'm not lost, I'm detecting. Now what I did was I went to ChatGPT and I said, can you give me a load of different humorous one-liners for a detecting t-shirt? This was one of the ones that I liked the most. I'm not lost, I'm detecting. It, as with all AI though, they always seem to struggle to get the metal detector quite right, but I'm sure with a little bit of playing about you could do that. Good thing is though, you're unlikely to need a metal detector in any of your graphic stuff. It's just something that I do. I think this is really nice. This is from one of the templates. I'll show you the templates in a minute. So obviously that is a T for Trev, and I think it's probably it now, isn't it? Yeah, that's it for those ones. So this is it. This is how it works. Very, 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 very simple. All right. Click on design. We got all these various options to choose from: stickers, t-shirts, logos, memes, social media posts, etc. So we can go through any of these and we can change to what we want. So you'll recognize probably here, that's where my T came from. We can try it again. So I don't know, I'm just going to put the letter T in and see if it does it just with a T, which it might. Yep, there you go. I just typed in the letter T. But I do like the fact that anyone can do this stuff, because literally you just type what you want it to do. Let's take a look at book covers. There you can see that one that obviously caught my eye. I think it's really, really nice. But we've got some kids ones here, which could be good. I could do a live demonstration for you. In the past, I've launched like kids storybooks, colouring books and stuff like that. So let's, just in here, we'll put change the title to the fluffy walnut. God knows what I'm thinking there. Let's see what it comes up with. And there you have it. I mean, it is very, very impressive. So we've changed the title to the fluffy walnut, and now change the bear to a cute, I don't know if it's going to be able to do this, fluffy, I should have thought this through, shouldn't I? Fluffy walnut. Let's see what it does with that. Well, I mean, that could be a walnut. It looks a bit like a walnut whip, but you get the idea anyway. So you literally just type in what you want it to be or what you want to change. So let's say we could say, yeah, we can say change the text to the hungry squirrel and the character, I don't know if it will understand this, to a cute squirrel, and the author to Trevor Carr. And let's go for that one. So, I mean, you know, as you can see, it's done it again, and it's done it really, really well. And what I like about this is that it's keeping it, you know, close to the original, but so that you're not losing the whole kind of feel of what it is. Like it's a kid's storybook, right? So we could now say, for example, change the background to a fairy tale castle and see what it does with that. And there we have the castle in the background. So I'm just going to go export and download, and then I'm going to go over to my designs, my creations, and that will be in there, as you can see. And again, you know, looking at this board and looking at the kind of thing that it's managed to produce, I think you have to admit this is very, very high quality. Let's try another one. We'll go for art, and I like the look of this. Let's change this. Change the fox to a Labrador. Why a Labrador? Because I've got two. Here we go. Ah, bless. That looks like my old gym. Anyway, look, a good image. Right, I'm going to now say change the text on the sign. Sorry, I'm typing around my mic here. From cafe library to Trev's Caf. Let's see if it can manage that. So we can just see in the background it says Trev's Caf. I don't know how far we can push this, but change it from a caf to a British pub. I mean, to be fair, that could be a pub. I didn't say change the coffee. Beer instead of tea. All right, so let me just go back here. Trev's Caf, right, is now Trev's Pub, although, yeah, I think that says Trev's Pub. And we've still got the Labrador, still got the clothes on, it's got a beer there, that's pretty cool. One more thing I want to try. The lab is wearing a, would it know Peaky Blinder? A cap, and has a gold chain with diamonds on it around its neck. Let's see what it does with that. I mean, it's doing it, right? It's doing it, and you know, this is very, very simple to do, but it's maintaining the kind of like the basics of that particular situation, you know, that setting. The words at the back, you can still see it says Trev's Pub. If we come back through the different variations here, we can see how it's changed. You know, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that, and I like this program. Now, when you come through to the sales page, you'll see that you've got a couple of options. You've got Phedra Pro and Phedra Ultimate. Now, one thing I do need to say to you is that I do recommend that you go for the OTO 1, which is the unlimited. All right, so the Phedra Pro includes 100 image generations per month, included for today's one-time pricing. The Ultimate also has 100 per month. All right, so basically what you get with Pro, you get the front end. You could go for Pro and Unlimited as the first upgrade, or if you go for the Ultimate, you're getting the other upgrades. All right, so the Ultimate gets you the OTO Template Club, which is 20 new photos for each category each month for 12 months. And then the OTO 3, so that's OTO 2, the OTO 3 is SE Power, access to Phedra extension, take the power of Phedra and design directly into Chrome search engine on the fly, see an image you want to recreate with Phedra, simply click, change and download without even logging into the app. I think that's pretty cool. And then OTO 4, which is Canva Pro, Canva app for Phedra, the power of Phedra directly in Canva for ultimate design possibilities, works with the free version of Canva as well. And they are really nice upgrades, and you can get all of those in a one special deal price for $137, saving $91. All right, so you know, yes, there's a bit of money to be spent here, but if you went for the Ultimate, then you'd be spending the $137. Then all you got to do is get the unlimited OTO 1 and you've got everything. Whereas if you just go for this one, then you haven't got everything, but you've got the front end. And then I would also recommend that you go for the OTO 1, if that makes sense. But you know, it's up to you guys. I'm just showing you what is available here and trying to demonstrate this as best I can. But I think, as you can see from what I've been doing, it's a powerful tool, but it's also extremely simple to use, which is refreshing, and it works, which is even more refreshing. You know, you ask it to do what you want it to do and it does it. Now, the best thing I think you can do with this is to go for the big bundle package with the OTO 1, the first upsell of unlimited, so that you've got absolutely everything without any limitations. That's going to be the best deal. If that's a bit too rich for you, then you can just go for the basic option. But if you can push the boat out a little bit, I think it's going to be worth it on this one. So that's Phedra. I think you should jump on this right away, have some fun and become an AI graphic artist just like that. I'll see you on the next video. All the best.